I don't believe that the average citizen probably understands some of the laws that are unique to minor drivers. For instance, I think most people are familiar with the fact that driving while intoxicated, driving under the influence, that .08 is the threshold for the average adult. But I think most folks don't understand that .02, considerably less, is a line in the sand when it comes to juveniles. Now, it's not for DUI, and I'll let Aaron get into the details there, but that is, juveniles are different than adults when it comes to consumption of alcohol and how they're treated under the law. Another thing, obviously, there's in this release here that Aaron put together for us, there's any number of statistics that have come out from the state of Kansas talking about the effect on alcohol and the number of kids who are involved in it, which I think only speaks to how important this issue is. And there was one other thing that people ask about with some frequency is the hosting laws, meaning if you host a party where alcohol is served to minors. And again, historically people understand that if everybody I think knows you're not supposed to give alcohol to minors. It does happen. But the law was changed maybe 3 years ago with respect to these hosting laws. It used to be if you served alcohol in your home to minors intentionally, that you would be subjected to a violation of the law and you could be charged. For a host of reasons, there were some anecdotal cases, examples that probably drove this, but the law was changed to include recklessly. So if you recklessly have a party, and I guess the point is, how is that defined? And the answer, I don't mean to be glib here, but the answer is defined by us. And I don't think most parents want to put themselves in the position where they're putting it in the hands of a prosecutor to decide whether or not their behavior was reckless enough to be charged. And obviously we'll use discretion, but if you got a liquor cabinet in the basement, there's 50 kids down there, and you do nothing to lock it up, or you have, I'm not saying we're going to charge that, but I am saying this. You could be charged, and I think people just need to, I think the goal that the legislature is trying to put with this legislation is that people need to redouble their efforts to make sure kids are away from alcohol. Okay, it's just too dangerous. So